G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to IL-2 Stromovik, the Battle of Stalingrad. Today we're going to have a little bit of a short one. This is going to be a fairly simple video. All we're doing today is I'm going to demonstrate the usage of the HE111's Bombsight. Now I wanted to show this on the last video I did on the HE111. Unfortunately in that particular battle the target zone was actually covered by low altitude cloud, and the Bombsight doesn't work particularly well when you're below a kilometre's worth of altitude, so I ended up aborting and just dive bombing with it. Now if you look at the bottom of the aircraft you will notice the extraordinarily large bombs attached to this particular plane. This is the heaviest bomb load available to any aircraft in IL-2 Stromovik, the Battle of Stalingrad. This is the German SC 2,500 kilogram bomb, also known as the Max, sitting alongside the German 1,800 kilogram bomb known as the Satan. That's 4.3 tons of conventional explosives in two bombs that have to be slung on the outside of the aircraft because they are too large to fit in the HE111's bomb bay. So let's put this bird into auto level, flick over to the Bombsight and have a look at the way she operates. And here it is, the HE111's Bombsight. Now it looks complicated when you first look at it, but it's actually very simple. The left hand side is your flight gauges, artificial horizon, direction of travel, altitude and speed. Now you'll see I've just taken my altitude from the altitude gauge and put it in the altitude dial on the right hand side. So I dialed in 4 kilometers. Then what I've done is taken my airspeed from the left hand side, which is about 325 kilometers an hour, and I've dialed that into the airspeed dial on the right hand side. This configures the Bombsight to look in manual mode at the point the bombs are going to impact in front of the aircraft. And it also configures it for the optimal drop points if you're going to use the auto drop feature of the Bombsight. I'm not going to use it here. From there what I've done is I've set it over to auto mode, and I've used the further and closer slider to elevate the Bombsight so I can use it to sight the targets ahead. In auto mode, the Bombsight will automatically track the target based on the altitude and airspeed you have put into the dials on the right hand side. So you'll notice that the Bombsight is continuing to track the same point in front. It's because my airspeed has been calculated in, my altitude has been calculated in, and the Bombsight knows automatically where to adjust itself in order to maintain a target in the center of the crosshairs. Now on the bottom right hand side of the Bombsight are your bomb controls itself. The big drop button obviously releases the bombs. There's a slider to open and close the bomb bay. We've got nothing inside of it so we don't need to worry about there. The bottom right hand corner shows all of the bombs that are available, and the little button on the right hand side of that little indicator selects the number or combination of bombs that you want to release on a single bomb press. So as you can see here I've got it set up to release both bombs simultaneously on hitting the drop button. And we're almost on target. If you look down the Bombsight you'll actually see we're getting some puffs of flak coming up. The left hand side is wind speed indicators. There's no wind on this particular map today. If we had wind to adjust for we would fill in the details down there. And you'll see I'm still tweaking with the airspeed and altitude dials on the right hand side. You have to constantly adjust those dials as the aircraft situation changes. What I haven't actually realised because I've been in the Bombsight the whole time is I actually got lightly tapped by flak. I've taken damage to the left engine, it's losing power and will eventually die, so I have to maintain flight and make adjustments for the aircraft's yaw to the left hand side due to the loss of thrust from that engine. So I've recalibrated the Bombsight based on the new airspeed that I've got as a result of having one engine damaged, but I'm now adjusting for the yaw, and you can see I'm using the dial at the bottom of the Bombsight to yaw the plane to the right. I've got to deliver the payload just to that road on the edge of town. There's a convoy there I need to destroy. And just about in position, I want to aim a little bit over and bombs away. But from the sounds of it, enemy fighters have broken through the escorts and are starting to engage the bomber formation. So it's time for me to get the hell out of here. So back at the controls of the HE111 again, we've got to bank around hard to the right. We're currently heading south and we've got to head out to the west. That's the direction of our exit waypoint. Defensive gunners are working hard here. There's at least 2 enemy fighters, if not more, within the area at the moment. Unfortunately, my number 1 engine is still not operating particularly well. It's in fact losing more and more power. I'm having to apply more and more rudder in order to try and keep this aircraft level, and in fact, there it goes. The left-hand engine has just failed. With an engine down and a need to keep airspeed up, best bet I can do at this point in time is push the nose down. I no longer need the altitude for level bombing. I do, however, need the airspeed to get the hell out of this zone before something puts shots into my right engine, takes out number 2, and forces me into a crash. Unfortunately, the payload fell a little short of the target zone, however it did manage to take out all the targets along the road. The advantage of carrying such a large amount of explosives is you don't need to be perfectly precise to take out the enemy targets. It does, however, work as a perfect example of how much a little bit of adjustment, how important it is to try and keep the bomb sight all set and level before you release. In the last minute of that bomb run, I had to yaw the plane to the right, as a result of taking damage to that left engine. Now, there was nothing in particular I could have done about that. The loss of thrust from the engine, along with the drag that was being generated by having to yaw the plane to the right to try and get the bomb sight back on target, dropped my airspeed. However, I didn't dial in the new airspeed before releasing the bomb, so the bomb was calibrated for me dropping at about 260 kilometers an hour, when at the time of release I was only doing about 210, 215. Now, with the Satan and the Max, as I said, it didn't matter that it fell a little bit short. The blast radius is so large that it took out all the targets that I had to hit anyway. However, if I was working with a smaller yield bomb, something like a 250 kilo, I would have either had to dial that airspeed adjustment in, or I would have had to eyeball the drop using just best guess to work out exactly how much further over the target zone I needed to go in order to get the bombs to land home. And with practice, you can drop that way. It's actually not as hard as you might think. But anyways, ladies and gents, that is the HE111's bomb sight, how it works, and the biggest payload that you can actually bolt onto a HE111 in Battle of Stalingrad. Hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more. Fly smart, fly safe, and I'll catch you in the skies.